I'm not saying the first words. I guess I just did. Um, Unfortunately, we're here tonight for reasons that, well, we don't like.
We don't have to be here for.
Yeah. Scott, I'm gonna let you start off, man.
Cool. I really don't know where to start. I've known Keith for a little over 2 years now. Keith is probably one of the most. He was probably one of the most dedicated people I've seen do this. Humble, fun to hang around. He was just a great guy. But that was the thing. He's suffered through so much between illness and injuries and things like that, that Keith did not live a very easy life. But this was something that really brought him joy. He got to meet new people. He got to take part in things he never would have otherwise. He got to be a part of something, and that meant the world to him. So my heart's broken that he's not here, because there was so much ahead of him, so much we were ready to do, and just to get that news today, just kind of, I've been off kilter all day. Just a little off in one way or another. But Keith is up there now with Diamond Dave, Jen Savage, and their elbow dropping angels. So,
yeah, I don't know if you've noticed my name.
Yeah.
BA, Jen, and Dave, Heaven's Champions. God damn, man. I know a lot of people didn't really know BA Vessel on a personal level, but over the past, I would say, since Phil Marshall done the whole BA Vessel is everyone's favorite wrestler, his name got out there, and
it
it's
took
not.
off.
It took off, but it's not the fact that he gained popularity. It's the fact it made him happy, and he was like, "Oh my God, look at this! It's so great!" And it was nice seeing. It was nice seeing him like that.
He told me all the time, like, I can't, believe that people have taken to this the way that they have. I never expected that BA Vessel would become such a big thing, and he loved this, man. He really did. And the fact that he's gone, like, it's one of those, like, it should have been me kind of deals, because, like, he has so much passion for it, man. He loved e-fatting.
Yeah. And I know there's a lot of people who are eager to talk about Keith, so I am now sending the link to the SME chat, and the studio is open. So if people want to come on,
and
come on.
And getting rightfully shit-faced.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm getting absolutely fucking shit-faced. We've got promos lined up. I have 11 promos. They're all BA Vessel. And we do have his final promo. It was posted, I do believe, yesterday morning.
That is so hard to hear, man.
Yeah.
This promo.
I draw this for BJ.
She literally, like, coming into the studio, she was just lying on the bed, drawing that for a good half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
She's been focused on that this whole time.
She has. It's not nice. I mean, this has happened. I know other people have lost e-fed people, and I know everybody's sad about it, but over the past 3 years, we've lost 3 influential people just to our group. They helped shape SWA. They made SWA enjoyable to watch, entertaining. Like, I loved seeing BA Vessel coming out and beating on Johnny Rockstar. I loved seeing the motorbike entrance.
It's what made him everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
People watched him put the razzle dazzle on Rockstar, and they were just like, "I love that man."
He's I've got a big foam fist that I always pull out when BA Vessel's on the screen, saying I'm his number one fan. I don't know who the fuck I'm going to pull that out for anymore.
I don't know.
It's the only time I ever pull that out on screen is for BA Vessel.
Who's going to be everybody's favorite wrestler now?
It's still going to be BA Vessel.
It's still going to be BA Vessel. I mean,
yeah.
It's going to be BA Vessel is now one of those stories of like, look at all the potential, and he was taken from us.
Yeah. It's seriously, it's shit. It's always the fucking nice ones. Like I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but I am a fucking cunt compared to Jen or Dave or Keith. It's the good ones are always taken too soon, they say, and as I've got older, I've realized it's fucking true.
Yeah, William Crow made that comment earlier that like it's always the ones you see putting so much effort in that love this so much, and they're the ones that something happens.
Yeah,
like I try to be good to people. I do. Am I kind of a dick? Maybe, but that's debatable. But I'm like Dan. I look like an absolute cunt compared to BA Vessel. That dude was so awesome, man.
Oh, fucking up. First guess. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us at this time is the sister of one Keith Kerr, aka BA Vessel.
Sorry.
That's all right.
About that.
That's all right. I think the connection went.
And
There we go.
being there for my brother, he thought the world of all of y'all.
We thought the world of him.
I appreciate y'all. Really do.
We're happy to that respect. Because God, he put so much effort into nobody else. Like I hope he knows that he's inspiring people.
Yeah. He was loved by people worldwide. I'm thousands of miles away, and I absolutely love you.
I appreciate that. He was a good dude. And only thing I can take solace in is that he's not suffering anymore. He fought for way longer than he needed to.
I feel like he fought longer than a lot of people would have. But that just shows you how tough he was.
Yeah.
I mean, they told me he wasn't going to live past 5, and he was 35, so he gave us 30 years that he wasn't supposed to get.
That's amazing.
And guys, he chose to spend that with us.
He did. I know we put this stream on, and now that we're on here, I'm kind of lost for words.
It's a hard situation. I'm having the same issue. I'm trying to be here for my mom, and I don't know what to say or do. It's hard. But y'all being there for him in life was enough, and we appreciate y'all for that.
His memory's definitely going to carry on. There's memorials in place. We're going to be talking about him for a very long time.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to go. I just recently got back on Facebook a few days ago, so I'm going to go follow you guys and y'all's pages. But I'm going to have his phone for a few days until my mom cuts it off. If anyone needs anything or anything like that, just, I'll have his phone. I'll respond to you. If y'all do go live with the whole merch thing, I'd really like to know, because I would like to get some of it if he designed it.
Yeah. anything made from merch as well is going straight back to you guys.
No, I mentioned that to my mom. She would rather it go to Le Bonheur Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yep.
That's
Good.
they're the ones that diagnosed him and where we started our whole journey with him.
Just make sure we got all where it's supposed to go to and
Okay, I will. But I'm gonna hop off and go back in here with her. But I just wanted to tell all of you thank you.
Always. And if you ever need to talk, message any of us.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
y'all have a good night.
We love it. I think it's the majority of it.
Yeah, he loved all of you guys too. He sent me his promos every time he made them and talked about y'all all the time.
You're so proud to do that. I love this.
But I'm gonna go back in here and check on my mom. But thank y'all.
No problem at all.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too. You too.
Well, folks, we have a mission now.
We do. We have a mission. Hi, Dante. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Back up. Yep.
Stop playing with it, Dan!
Pressing buttons. I can't help it. I've been drinking.
Is coming together and special.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna
to everybody.
We're gonna get some merch up. We've got it, man. Everyone's favorite wrestler needs merch.
I've been pulling out on the VPW store. Not a lot of people buy it, but I know some that will.
Well, we're trying to get that up there. We're trying to get all of the merch store sales up, and this might do it because this is all like the sales for every single BA vessel piece of merchandise we do is going to be going to that hospital specifically.
I faced him a couple times. It was fun going up against him. It was fun, and best of the best too. He brought like a Undertaker American Badass vibe.
Yes,
very
that was one thing that I always noticed. Like Keith wanted so bad to do American Badass Undertaker. He's one of the few people I've seen take like, I really loved this character specifically and turn it into his own thing. Like, does it have touches of Undertaker American Badass? Yeah, sure. But he turned BA Vessel into its own character.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell with his last promo and Best of the Best I did that I sent Dan. It has a bunch of the vibes under there. And the fact that he was just doing promos the other day and he's gone now.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Dan earlier, I woke up because I work night shift, so I slept early part of the day. Woke up probably around noon, looked at my phone, tons of messages in my inbox, and I noticed one that was just like, "Hey man, Keith Kerr passed away," and my just waking up brain for some reason processed is like, "Man, quit bullshitting me." Like for a moment, I don't know why I even processed that somebody would joke about that, and then it kicked in that there was no joke about that. There's the man. There's the man.
Outlaw.
The man who could probably tell us more about our dear friend than about anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go way back. Back the day we got to it. When I first started East End with the UWO, I used to be really good at this shit. It was so good, in fact, that Keith actually called me on Messenger one day and said, "Hey, you ain't serious, are you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Because, man, I'm starting to worry about you coming with my ass." I was told ignorant as possible.
I'm not gonna let you explode your heart.
He was something else. Though.
I love you. I'm not gonna let you explode your heart. You're not drinking 72 ounces of energy drink with alcohol.
Having old
Whenever we have a
alcohol.
chance to go get him and load him up, take him to a cookout or something, he loved that shit.
Dude, I really hated that. Like every time we had a big get together, something came up. It was just a day that like he wouldn't be able to join us because I wanted to get Keith to one of our big get togethers so bad.
Yeah, he would have absolutely loved that.
I remember the first time I met Keith, it was just randomly inboxed me. I got in a chat with him and Dan, and they were like, "Can you help edit this? It's an interview." And it was wanting to come. I think it was to come back to GWF as well.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he just randomly messaged me. He's like, "Can you?" Because it wasn't too long after I did that promo against Shady that I did the interview wise, and he's like, "Can you help me edit this?" So I remember editing it for him and everything. We had like a whole like hour to 2 hour talk.
Yeah, see, because it was right after that one that that I'd helped you put together doing the little voice clips, and he came to me with an idea very much like it, and I was like, "I'll tell you what, go talk to Dante Black."
He came to me and we talked for like a couple hours. I edited the best I can. I had a bunch of different voice clips that I asked, like interview questions in there, like split between his different videos. It took a while, but it was worth it. He really enjoyed it too.
He was just so happy to be involved in all this, man. Like to just be a part of it, lit him up, man. And it tickled me to see it because like I've lost track of how many times Keith would just message me and like, "Hey man, is it okay if I do such and such?" Well, yeah, why wouldn't it be? Oh, because I've been told by other places that like, I can't. I have to be exclusive to them. And I'm just like, well, this ain't other places. Like, go out there and do your thing, man. Show people why B.A. Vessel is everybody's favorite wrestler. Things like that. And he was always like, "Man, thank you so much. I can't believe I'm getting to do this."
He was one of the
He got
few.
left off of a card. He would call somebody or message somebody. He did the same thing in B.O.B. If he got left off a card, well, I signed up for it. I guess nobody wants to fight me.
But he was one of the few who like he didn't really care if he lost or won. He just wanted the promo and have fun.
Listen, that is one thing I will notice because there were points he'd pop up and just like, "Hey man, I want a match this week." Like, I didn't get one this last week, and I explained to him a couple times, like I always try to alternate. Like if I have you on this week, you might miss next week, and then you'll be on the week after. But man, let him have said I want a match, and me not put him in a match. Keith would be the first one in my inbox, bruh. Well, what you forgetting everybody's favorite wrestler? Am I not everybody's favorite wrestler anymore? No, Keith, you're everybody's favorite wrestler. Don't worry, man. I got you. Even if it's a jobber, I don't care. I got you something.
Shall we watch one of Keith's
I
promos?
wish I could put into words so you guys could understand exactly how much he truly loved what we do. I mean, he would wake up every morning and he would have a smile on his face because, hey, today's the day I get to cut a promo. He loved it, especially when he got to put his masks on or when he got to wear his little homemade belts they made out of cardboard. He fucking loved it.
Yo, Big Dame.
Dame.
I said he was one of the few who like didn't care if he won or lost. He just wanted to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could tell this guy he was getting thrown through a hell in a cell, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, that's so cool."
He was one of the easiest people to work with when I first started working on Mayhem because, like, when I explained to him, "Okay, I'm putting you in this like best of 5 series, and it's going to go this way. Like, you're going to win this, then he's going to win the next one, and y'all are going to bounce back and forth and tie it up." He was just like, "Yeah, man, just make it badass."
So I was actually going to come and talk to you in DGB about, depending on the outcome of this upcoming event that we were going to have, put me in something with B.A. Vessel. He likes having it. It's fun.
Oh, dude, we were talking plans at one point, Phil and I, and he was just like, "Why don't we do Iron Bison as like the Brock Lesnar thing? Literally let him just show up and beat the fuck out of people whenever he feels like it." This was a good little bit back. We were talking this idea. And I was like, "Well, yeah, but you have to have somebody who's going to end the streak." And he goes, "Yeah, we have B.A. Vessel." I didn't think about that. And he's like, yeah, we booked the whole thing. Like, there's no way Vessel's going to be able to beat this dude. Doesn't matter how much everybody loves him. But then he turns around and does it clean. Like, in a way that even Bison has to be like, nah, man, you got one over on me. That was fantastic. Like,
I like those type of things because it's uplifting.
yeah. He's not wrong, man. Seeing Keith and realizing, like, man, he was doing this through a lot of physical disabilities, illness, things like that. But you could not keep that man down. You like, if it came up, the man would apologize to me for having a medical issue. No, sir.
Yeah, he did that in Best of the Best. He was supposed to go against me. He couldn't because of medical. He's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't. I had a medical issue. I'm like, don't ever apologize for having something personal go wrong. That comes first.
Like, it would be different.
Fine.
Like, oh, well, I was shooting something for another place and forgot about this. Well, then I might have something to say about it. But, like, no, man, I had a medical emergency. Bruh, you have a pass.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to say
it's like-
this, and now I'm going to have to back out again because I'm starting to get a little jerky again. But one other thing that Keith loved even more than cutting the promos was that man loved the fact that he had friends.
You sure had plenty of them here.
Yep.
We love that guy.
Huh?
Mhm.
So he sure had plenty of them here.
That's what he would talk about in our private conversations. It wouldn't be more about, hey, I'm fighting this person this week, or hey, DJB said I should do this. It was, man, DJB messaged me the other day and said I was doing a pretty good job. He loved that shit. He ate that shit up. Because one thing about Keith, all he wanted was friends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's why I am so grateful to the SWA and the BOB because y'all gave that to him.
He got so many from
Not
SWA
only
and
y'all could
BOB.
go to his house, I'm in the same town as he is. I could go to his house all the time. But the fact that y'all were DJBs in another country, and Havoc's in another state, and it's still, he had friends across the world. And he ate that shit up.
He had a worldwide impact.
But I got to get back over here, guys. I'm going to start crying again.
Thanks for coming, man.
Cool, dude. I'm trying to, like, I've had to fight back at least twice.
Hi, Lenore.
Hi.
Like, if it wasn't for the alcohol, I'd have at least had one or two, like,
Oh, alcohol. I forgot I had alcohol.
get your alcohol.
Sex on a beach.
Also,
Sex on a
alcohol.
beach.
Hey, Lenore.
Hi. I'm just taking a bit of a promo break, getting promos done, so I thought I'd pop in here.
Well, speaking of promos, should we watch our first Be a Vessel promo?
Yes.
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 Please.
I have 11 promos, ladies and gentlemen. 10 of them are from SWA, and the last one.
I'm not sure who you are. I believe you have said that you wanted to come on and join us. Please let us know who you are so I know who to send the link to.
The last promo you'll see tonight will be Keith's last promo. But until then, guys, I want from SWA.
I wasn't gonna say anything or cut a promo before this pay-per-view match because I usually like to let my actions speak louder than my words like they usually tend to do. But since my two opponents tend to want to run their mouth about it, I don't really have a choice in the matter now, do I? So first off, Adam Smash. You got lucky last time. Very lucky. I think that referee might have been a little on the crooked side if you ask me. But, I'm not in charge of that kind of thing, and stuff happens, But I'll tell you this. This time, you're not going to be so lucky, and you're not going to get away so easily. Because Adam Smash is a good name for you, my friend. See, I used to have a lot of respect for you. But since you've been running around, running that little mouth of yours, trying to act all big and bad, that respect meter's gone way down, my friend. And like I said, Adam Smash is a good name for you. That's exactly what I plan to do to you. Smash you until there's nothing left. And I take that Outbreak Championship. And now on to Marv. The hell kind of a name is that, Marv? Sounds like a reject from Revenge of the Nerds or something. But let me tell you this. You don't really think I'm going to matter? You don't think I have a chance in this match? Apparently you haven't been paying attention, son. Every time I get in that ring, I take ass, I kick ass and take names. Excuse me. And you want to know why people call me their favorite wrestler? Because they know when I get in that ring, all I'm going to do is kick ass and take names, and I'll prove it every time. And I don't take no shit. Especially from you. So I tell you what, why don't you just keep underestimating me? That works perfect in my favor. Just makes it that much more bittersweet when I actually kick your ass. And, oh yeah, you boys want to talk about your beer, right? So that's another problem why you can't measure up to me. You young men drinking your beer. Where I come from, we call this right here, we call this stuff White Lightning. And it's what real men drink, okay? That's some good stuff right there. But I'll tell you this. White Lightning be damned. Title be damned. I'm coming in there to kick some ass. And take some names. School's in session, boys. Can you pass the class? Can you graduate from the School of Hard Knocks? Let's find out. I'll see you soon.
So I'm guessing he was taking on Smush and Marv.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's some facts before you said too. There is someone called Mars from Revenge of the Nerds.
I wonder if his first thing was like Marv. What kind of name is that?
Oh man.
Like the way, like I know some people would say it sounded like he'd written up a script, but you could tell it's coming right from his head. After each word, he knew what he was going to say next.
And like he was very close to coming to weird stuff. So he was like, hey, man, is it okay if I talk about this, or do I need to wait on it? Should I bring this up? We were actually kind of working on a whole reason he wrestled with because he was shooting the movie.
See, when he first said beer, I thought he said beard, and you can't match up. And I was thinking, looking over to him, like, well, yeah, true.
Look at that rugged shit.
That's like the perfect lumberjack beard.
Right? Dan, should we?
What?
Should we? In good faith in the next
You can't. Oh yeah, we've got another guest.
We do.
Big Dave. Who has the echo?
I don't know, and I don't like it.
Not me.
Let me test it. Is it Dante? It was Dante.
You shouldn't have an echo. I don't know why you're having an echo.
I'm so tired.
Get headphones.
I don't have headphones.
DJ being give your father the headphones.
What?
Get your
No, see,
Prodigy headphones.
It's not
yeah,
me.
no. Here, give me headphones, and I'll get you one of those Dragon Ball Z figures. Perfect
Ooh.
trade-off. And I'm waiting for some Transformers headphones coming to mail.
Transformers. What are you talking about?
Should I put another promo?
I said to see you in private. I said, have fun basing.
Should I play another promo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, please.
So, the BA Vessel's #1 contender for the Walker Wrestling's U.S. TV title. Makes no never mind to me. Like I said, a title to title, championship to championship. It's just that stepping stone to the top, which I will eventually get to. And Independence Day, how appropriate of a name, because that's exactly what's going to happen once I win that title. An independence of the BA Vessel. It's going to show just how far I've come in the little time I've been here. And there's a reason I'm everybody's favorite wrestler after all. I take no bullshit, and I deliver one hell of an ass whooping when it's needed. So Rick Air, I really hope you haven't grown too attached to that title, because it's coming home to the SWA, and it's coming home to the badass vessel. You know, I might even have it wrapped around the handlebars of my Harley, who knows. One thing for sure, the BA Vessel never disappoints when it comes to an ass whooping. But you know, even though I have this match coming up, it's still a while off, and the PA Vessel, he's like an addict, you know, and like any addict, they have to have what they feed, what they crave, to keep them going, or else they can't think straight, they can't act right? The PA Vessel is addicted to kicking ass, and it's been a while, and I'm having one hell of a fit, you hear me? So in between now and my championship match, I better get someone's ass to kick on Mayhem, or I'm going to run amok and just go around kicking the ass of the first person I see. And it could be anybody. So unless you want that on your hands, give me the match. Because you don't want what that could bring. So, Rick Air, I'll see you then. SWA management, give me my match, or else you've been warned. School's in session. The PA Vessel's one hell of a teacher. School of Hard Knocks. Out.
Miss him so much.
It's gonna be weird, man. Fuck it, I'm playing another one.
The PA Vessel is back. That's right. Mayhem this Thursday. I'm all ready to go. Had my surgeries. I've been on the shelf, true. But this Thursday, PA Vessel's back in action, and he's kicking ass as usual. And this Thursday, I got a match against the Pitbull. Well, I hate to tell him. Pitbull You're going to the pound, son, and you're getting put down, putting you out of your misery for your own good. And once I get done with you, I got another mutt I need to put out of its misery for its own good. That's a big fat one. And his name is Outlaw. You see, Outlaw, I ain't forgot. Yeah, you got the better of me first time, didn't you? Okay, I'll give you that. But this time, next time, not gonna be the same. You see, I've had to go to a darker place to know what I need to do to take you out. And I'm there. Oh, I'm there. I'm there, Outlaw. I'm darker and I'm crazier than I've ever been, and you're about to find out, my friend. Because you see, I am scared of you. Oh, yeah. I'm scared of Outlaw. I'm scared that I'm going to go to such a dark place that I'm going to take him out for good, and there's going to be nothing left. And as much as that is like the guy, I just hate to do that to him. But you know, you kind of asked for it, didn't you? And if I may take what you once told me, Outlaw, you got something that belongs to me, and I'm taking it back. Look over your shoulder, Outlaw. Look behind your back. Look to the side. Look in front of you. You'll never know where I'm coming, and I am coming. B.A. Vessel ain't playing around anymore. You want to put me on the shelf for a week or so, a few weeks? Okay. I'm putting you in the morgue, my friend. Be ready for it. It's so sad it's gonna happen, Outlaw. You've opened a new door in my head that you didn't want to. And now you're gonna find out what's behind it. I'll see you guys Thursday. And you'll see what the B.A. Vessel is bringing now. School in session, bitches.
He's had such a cool look there.
Hey, what?
Yeah, such a cool look.
Right? It was so simple, man. Plastic, a beanie, a glove.
He's like an MMA fighter mixed with a wrestling.
Yeah.
Such a I really like that he's smiling down on us right now. This is the kind of thing he would have wanted. Like, connected what he did was actually appreciated.
I hope he knows how much everyone's appreciating him, or how much they love seeing him do his stuff.
How much of an impact he had on everyone.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you in a way. Really knew how much everybody appreciated him.
Apparently the audio is coming in a little weird. Oh well. I don't care right now. It's not about the audio. I've got a load of videos to watch. I'm trying to remember which. You know what? I didn't even name them all. I'm trying to remember which ones we haven't seen. Let's try this one.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? You put me in this triple threat match? You hang this belt high above a ladder? What did you think was gonna happen? I mean, I'm the badass vessel. Of course I was gonna win this championship. I told you I was gonna win this championship. You should have believed me. Because it happened. Oh, and by the way,
That's one of those belts that Outlaw was talking about.
No offense, I got respect for you. To get one thing straight. This wasn't given to me, okay? I earned every bit of it. And now my first title defense is coming up on Mayhem. And you know what? I hope that Ace guy has an ace up his sleeve. Because he's going to need it. Trying to take on the champ. I'm not a paper champion. And you should know that by now. That's why I'm a strong style champion. Strong style. You get what that means? That means I can take an ass whipping and dish one out too. And I proved that last week. Yeah, I lost that match, didn't I? But I gave him my money worth. And I let him know I was there. That's what being a strong style champion's about. And I promise you, every time this belt's on the line, I'm bringing more than you can handle. So you better hope that you survive. And you better hope you can pass the test. This class is in session. And School of Hard Knock is no place to slack off. Let's see if you got what it takes to pass the test. Strong style champion out.
Do we still have a strong style championship? We do, yeah.
Outlaw.
Brilliant.
Actually, Outlaw is the longest reigning.
Outlaw is the longest reigning.
Nice.
Nice.
My StreamYard's on.
I'm coming after you.
I'm coming after you.
You sure will.
You sure will.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity, you. Giggity, 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 you. All right.
Pudding time.
Pudding time. Let's have this.
Everybody loves pudding time. B.A. Vessel loved pudding time.
B.A. Vessel did. He loved pudding time.
I think he did.
Here's very different though. Like, pudding time is very different when you're drowning in pitch.
Well, this is probably a good time to point out every FWA show for the next of the season is going to be dedicated to B.A. Vessel.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play another promo.
So, Outlaw. Did answer my challenge, but you know what? That's okay. I went to the top and I went to management and got the match signed anyway. How do you like that, my friend? So get this, Outlaw. Me and you, ultimate submission on Mayhem. You stepped in it this time, boy. Cause mark my words, when we get in that ring, you only have two options, whether you like it or not. Tap out or pass out. It's the only way, it's the only outcome there is for you. Now I will say, given the off chance, you do make me tap and pass out, like I said. I would shake your hand and say you were the better man. But I just don't see it happening, you see, because you're a brawler. You're not a technician. I'm a brawler and a technician. I can do it all, as you know. So sit back, outlaw, and learn what true pain is when I rip every limb from your body until you can take it no more. And you either slap that mat or you pass out on that mat. Either way, it's a good day for me, brother. I'll see you there, outlaw. Get in shape. You're gonna need it.
I'm gonna miss him so much, man.
Can I say, I love that every time he addresses Outlaw, it's always with that.
We're joined by another guest. Shady.
Let's say
Wrestler's Heaven's favorite wrestler. You win subtitle of the night.
yes, you do.
Dan, yours was like scraping up under for second place.
And Mobs.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Mark?
Doing good. I'm just sad about it.
Shall we watch another promo, everyone?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So, the BA Vessel's #1 contender for the Walker Wrestling US TV title. But don't never mind to me. Like I said, a title's a title, a championship, a championship. It's just that stepping stone to the top, which I will eventually get to. And Independence Day, how appropriate of a name, because that's exactly what's going to happen once I win that title. An independence of the BA Vessel. It's going to show just how far I've come in the little time I've been here. And there's a reason I'm everybody's favorite wrestler after all. I take no bullshit, and I deliver one hell of an ass whooping when it's needed. So Rick Air, I really hope you haven't grown too attached to that title, because it's coming home to the SWA, and it's coming home to the badass vessel. You know, I might even have it wrapped around the handlebars of my Harley, who knows. One thing for sure, the BA Vessel never disappoints when it comes to an ass whooping. But you know, even though I have this match coming up, it's still a while off, and the PA Vessel, he's like an addict, you know, and like any addict, they have to have what they feed, what they crave, to keep them going, or else they can't think straight, they can't act right? The PA Vessel is addicted to kicking ass, and it's been a while, and I'm having one hell of a fit, you hear me? So in between now and my championship match, I better get someone's ass to kick on Mayhem, or I'm going to run amok and just go around kicking the ass of the first person I see. And it could be anybody. So unless you want that on your hands, give me the match. Because you don't want what that could bring. So, Rick Air, I'll see you then. SWA management, give me my match or else. You've been warned. School's in session. The BA Vessel's one hell of a teacher. School of Hard Knocks. Out.
I wanted so bad to get that.
I wanted so bad to get that man in front of me.
I don't even know what to say, man.
Less than 3 words.
Less than 3 words.
Because of the echo.
Because of the echo.
Wait this time.
Wait this time.
Gotta be quick.
Gotta be quick.
I love you guys.
I love you guys.
I love all
you
you
too.
crazy folks.
Love you all too.
While you're here,
While you're here,
I love B.A. Vessel.
Vessel.
One of those people
One
you
of those
don't
people you
tell
don't
enough
enough
while they're here.
while they're here.
It eats at you.
It eats
you
at
know?
you, you know.
So I love all you
So I
guys.
love all you guys.
Can't ever say I didn't tell you. Because I do.
Yeah, you did, I mean, you, first, Shady, you'll be testament to this. Every time I leave a studio, I'll always say, love you, leave you, and then I'll leave.
And then I'll leave.
Love all my peeps.
Love all my peeps.
Amazing words from the Blue Eyes Ultimate Shady.
A lot of people come in this like I'll
I love that guy right there.
Right, this guy right here.
Yeah, right there. Give him a hug.
Yeah.
Come here, Dave.
Look how cuddly he is.
I'm going to test the theory on this echo. I've just muted Dante.
Time.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
No echo.
So beautiful. I love you, Dante. But your ears. Yeah, it's been driving me crazy this whole time.
No, with that. Echo.
Echo.
So what we have to do is we have to mute you
It's
until
always
you're
the
ready to
agent's
talk.
fault. It's fine. It's the agent's fault all the time. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Haven't got here. Lenore's trying to moves. Everything's good.
I'll do it. I'll mute Dante.
I was depressed.
Dante,
but
if you want to speak, put your hand up.
BA Vessel would have been happy with it.
Yeah. I've done seen boobies twice tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like
boobies twice?
Yeah.
You've never seen boobies enough is the thing.
Never.
Where have we seen boobies?
Don't worry about it.
You know what they say? Once you've seen one pair of boobies, you want to
He's
see
got his
the
hand
rest.
up.
StreamYard is giving me mouth.
No, he's cutting out. Mute him.
We're making Lenore feel conscious.
It's what B.A. Vessel would want. Trust me.
What B.A. Vessel would want.
Yes, B.A. Vessel would want boobies in Cleveland.
Boobies.
I said StreamYard is giving me emotional damage.
What? No echo?
What?
Nope.
What?
I muted him at the last second.
That's what I was fixing to say. I was like, Dan's got to be playing with buttons.
Hi, Vito.
He's playing with buttons when you give him alcohol. It's a dangerous combination.
I'm drinking Jack Daniels. I've got enough for one more cup, so I think I'm going to top up.
7 Jello shots, and at least 3 of them contained Everclear. So
yeah,
all for you, BA.
All I had was some Fanta, you know. So if one for me.
Oh, he's got his hand up again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the
Yes,
stream and
Dante.
come back. See if that works.
There we go.
Oh man.
Now we're cooking with grease, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh.
Fry that shit.
Yeah. I got off work today, and I noticed in some of the chats I was in that
Oh, that Mobs was yeah too.
that it wasn't a normal
I'm back.
kind of chat that was going on, and
Yeah.
then I
Real
realized what had happened, and it still hasn't sunk in.
Dude, I
I
woke
feel
up.
like you may agree with me on this one, considering that like B.A. Vessel stuck so strong to like the biker Undertaker vibe for his character. I feel like we need our own version of Raise Hail, Praise Dale.
Yeah.
No echo.
Is it better?
No
Is it
echo.
better?
Hey, look, it worked.
No more emotional damage.
Don't break
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, me.
I love how
But yeah,
one
I'm not
at
much
least
of a
you
drinker, so I'm liking this blunt from BA.
I think
It's one
I'm
of those
sure
people
B.A.
I
would appreciate that too.
didn't know as good, you know, as some others. You know, people like Outlaw and stuff. But my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his mom, his sister. We appreciate her coming on earlier and saying the few words that she had to say. No, it's got to be a hard time, you know.
Yeah.
And I hope that they know that this is not the last time that we will be commemorating B.A. Vessel or his.
I know her having his phone, she is going to come across so much stuff that she never would have even imagined that, you know, he done,
Right.
you know, and things. And I hope she understands that every bit of it was always in good-natured fun.
You know what?
Yeah. But yeah, seriously though, I mean,
It's
I
like-
woke up early this morning. I found out about it, and I said, "Damn, we just lost our favorite wrestler ever."
We did. It was just so weird.
Yeah, it was. It was like this.
It
This
just
is
reminds
not-
you of the
this is
whole
not
movie,
happening.
you know, of why we do this. You know, some of us do this. We find this game because our love of wrestling, and then
Right.
we really take from it so much more than what you realize. Some people really depend on things like this. You know, it's what they do in their daily lives because they can't physically work, or this is what they do to consume their time. And
you gain so many friends from it.
I just want to say that
I've made more friends the past 3 years than I ever did the whole time I've ever played this game.
I
Because
know
looked
more.
at it
I've
from a
made
different
more friends.
perspective.
I know more people
I've made
now
more
who
friends.
live internationally than I do who live locally.
Right. Made more friends in EFED in the 2 years I've been doing this than I did as a child, all the way growing up.
Thank you. My part, if I would have never met Blake because of EFEDs, and I would have met the rest of the crazy fuckers I hang around with.
Right.
Oh Lord.
You love us for it.
Oh, by the way,
Like-
if you didn't hear from the echo, the reason why I'm wearing this kind of outfit is I'm going to mess with Blake again for the Heresy promo because my new Shady, you're going to enjoy what I plan on doing for Blake.
Well, I mean, you think about it. I mean, we've watched some people like you grow, Lenore. You know, like you were kind of shy and reserved whenever I first, seen you and met you, and
Now you're getting your boobs out.
I can't say that about you now. You know what I mean? You carry a confidence about yourself that everyone should carry about themselves. You know,
There's still a bit of my self doubts are gonna come in once in a while.
everyone has that, but you carry yourself now with more confidence, and it's just visible. You know,
I feel like it was what the second episode of it was either Dank or EFED After Dark that I got to be on, and Lenore was there. And I remember at first, like, Lenore didn't really say a whole lot. She's kind of shy about her responses and things like that. And now you're more a part of things. And that's awesome. That's what we wanted. Like, and I can't
same with Marv
to be a vessel, but like, there's a lot I can contribute to. Like, look at Marv down here. Marv has gone. Y'all tell me a year ago Marv was in the same place he's in now.
No, he's just like John Cena now. We can't see him.
Yeah,
my camera's broke, dang it.
I use Marv as a perfect example because I kind of use Dante as a perfect example too. When I first met both of them, I ripped the shit out of their promos, and look at them now.
Yeah, I did that, and I thank you.
So much better.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
Buddy. Hey, I gotta deal with KJ. KJ runs my promos all the time, and we all know how Killjoy is.
Yep.
I was shooting portrait, especially you couldn't see my body.
Fox, and everyone in between. To make sure my promos look good.
That one episode of After Dark, and then being brought to SWA, and that helped me my career such.
If you could go back about
DJ BM, I personally thank you for doing that. I personally do.
You can thank Phil as well because that rap was fucking fantastic.
Yes, it was.
I go back about 2 years and actually tell myself, like, look, in 2 years' time, this is where you're going to be. This is how many friends you're going to have. These are the connections you're going to make. Most of your closest friends are not even going to be in this continent.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
If I would tell myself that years ago, I would just be like, you full of some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I'm surrounded by friends, and people that all loved somebody like B.A. Russell, for the same reasons. It just, I didn't expect I would be here 2 years later. I'm Jesus. I'll tell you, as one of the people who was not there for the voting, I would have never expected the entire group to be like, yeah, let's give it to Wilson Fisk.
Wilson Fisk is one of the greatest people ever. Just saying.
Marv, it makes me moist that you said that.
Wilson Fisk would beat my ass a couple times. We've gone around the ringer.
Yeah, look, man. I'm gonna tell you though, Wilson Fisk has beaten my ass plenty of times for shit that I got into with him. But yeah,
It's okay,
he's that
Marv.
damn good.
Call me daddy too.
It's funny. The two people I face the most this year is literally Shady and Wilson. I've faced them the most this whole year of 2023.
My intention, and I initially came to Dan and was like, look, man, I really like Dante Black. So if you want to work his style is very much like a young version of Wilson Fisk. So this is fucking perfect to build up this is the gatekeeper kind of thing. Like, this is his step to becoming that big star. I expected this to be a 2-3 match thing. Like, you'll win one, I'll win one, we'll have a rubber band match. And now it's turned into we're probably about to face for the 8th or 9th time.
That's how I am with boxing.
We tried, like she said, in best to the best, and it didn't work out. He got sick, I got sick.
And then I got Shady. It's like, I can't get into a program without having to run across Shady. So
once me and Shady faced in SWA,
it's funny.
had to go a different level because of who Shady is.
What was it, Shady? You and I actually face to face was the it was when all that controversy happened. But
if you want to be on there with Daddy, let's go get to the start.
I love this guy down here. Shady's fucking one of my favorite people.
Speaking of favorite people and favorite wrestlers, shall I play another promo?
Yes.
If this is a promo I've already played, I'll just play another one immediately because they're not even named.
Basically, tonight's technical prowess.
I'm probably about to head out. I got a promos to work on, so I'll talk to y'all later.
Now we're gonna have no boobs. I'm not cool with that.
No boobs. No boobs.
You gotta be.
Oh yeah,
Terry,
yeah,
In and out.
yeah. It's not the same.
Yeah,
Plus,
Lenore,
those are
Lenore, before you go, jump.
No.
Okay. It was worth a shot. It was
Yeah,
worth a go.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you're Blake, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
Blake, maybe.
Right.
Our
Here's
African
another
champion is
BA
asking
Vessel
about
promo.
talking about boobs, and I said no.
Here's another promo.
Blake would have told her to jump too. So
So, the BA Vessel's #1 contender. Walker Wrestling US. So,
I already played that
BA
one.
Vessel. Outlaw 2. In a cage.
Oh, did I haven't
Oh,
played
it
this one.
sounds good to me, brother. But you know what? I am going to tear you limb from limb to that cage. I'm going to use every part of it to make you feel every ounce of pain that I felt when you smashed me with that sledgehammer. Yeah, you remember that, don't you? I'm sure. But see, get this. I told you before. You don't open the door in my head that you shouldn't have opened. And now I'm bigger, more badass than ever. More sadistic than you ever thought I could be. And I'm going to show you that in this cage match. See, Outlaw, you're not leaving that cage in one piece. I'm going to leave you there, and it's going to be your final resting place. You hear me? You said you're going to put me out for good, put me on the shelf for good? Nah, brother. That's going to be your big ass that's on the shelf in the hospital and possibly in the morgue when I get through with you. And I'm glad you got a little respect for me. That's all well and good. Because I still have none for you whatsoever. So you see, you think you're way up here on this pedestal you put yourself on. And you know, yeah, you have earned a lot of those accolades. I give you that. But you're not as bad as you like to think you are. I promise you. And I'm not scared of you. There's only one thing I'm scared of. And that is what I can possibly do to you in that cage match. What I can do to mangle your body left and right until you can breathe no more. That's what scares me, Outlaw. That's what gets in my head. But you know, as much as it scares me, considering it's you, it excites me too. So I'll tell you this, Outlaw. Thursday, you're going to see what's behind that door. And I think you're in for a big surprise. Because you're not leaving with that title. Oh no. It's coming back where it belongs. Around the BA Vessel's waist. And this time, stay in there for good. I'll see you there, big boy. Let's see if you're ready for BA Vessel 2.0. Have fun.
That was
I
great.
like that. You know what? I don't care what anyone says. I'm rating all of these promos 5 fucking star tonight.
Oh, hands down. Every one of them.
And yeah. The smirk at the end when he says VA Vessel 2.0.
You're that guy.
And just a little smile.
I do have one more promo, and I thought we'd wait a while first before playing it. It is his final promo. He didn't cut it in SWA. It was put in BOB, Best of the Best. But honestly, at this moment, names and federations aside, I don't give a shit. It's his final promo.
Which
So,
brings up the whole premise of social media entertainment, you know.
yes.
You have places like IW who just swallow up companies and fucking end up disintegrating them, and you never fucking hear about them. It's all about them. Social media entertainment is totally the opposite, you know. Bringing in, you know, this, yeah, certain individuals and certain people are excluded for obvious reasons, but there's no real, unless you're just a malice person, you know what I mean? Like, you're out here trying to run a company and you're trying to do good for the community. We want to give you a place to promote your talent and your company, and social media entertainment is that going to be that page for all that.
Yeah.
So glad to see it. People that, suit you and, hey, have
And we're
fun.
all here and we'll work with you.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. That's what we want. I feel like that's what Dave would want. That's what Jen would want, and that's what BA Vessel would want.
No, I know for a fucking fact Jen did want that, because Jen was a big part of GWF as well as SWA, and me and Jen were extremely close, to the point where she gave me her email address and password so I could use her accounts on stuff like Disney and WWE Network.
Yep.
Hey, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to the fact that, like, 2 years ago, I never thought I would have friends all over the place. Like Shady, we're not that far away from each other. Dante, same thing. Marv, we're like 3 hours from one another. Like,
Yes, dude.
but at the same time, I've got people like DJB, Phil Marshall, Grant Miller, Dylan Schroeder, all these people that, like, I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for being part of SWA.
Very
If
true.
it already, being friends with Shady and Marv, Dante, I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for DJB bringing in GWF. I've made so many friends from so many places that I wouldn't trade anything for them. Like, this is, you guys are my closest friends in my family, and I hope with everything that I have that BA Vessel felt the same way, before he went on to that big 20 in
It
the
is an
sky.
open studio and everyone's invited. Here is Tyler Extreme.
How you guys doing?
There's
Yeah.
such
What
a
up, Tyler?
plethora of talent out there, and everybody brings their own special something to the screen.
Yeah.
Not everybody is going to come out and create what someone else does. You might see something and be like, oh, maybe I can do that a little better. But without seeing that, you would have never had the inspiration to try to do better.
Exactly.
So to just be able to put that kind of material out there to hear people say, hey man, if it wouldn't have been
And I've taken it and I've used it.
people that have never promoed or done a promo in their life, and they sit back and they watch and they laugh their asses off at people
Yeah.
like us. It's
I'm
doing what
sure-
we do.
I'm sure I've got friends and family on that, follow it from my Facebook page that joined it because they saw I'm part of it and are probably watching right now. Like, these people are fucking idiots. Like,
But this is a great thing, right? There are comedians out there who will purposely have that mindset of, I'm going to go out on stage, make an absolute fool of myself. These people are going to laugh at me, but everyone's having fun.
Right.
So
Exactly.
as long as people are laughing, so fuck.
like it's funny because
They're
like,
enjoying it. They're being entertained.
when it comes to between comedians and e-fetters, it's a lot of the same thing. Now, if I drop a promo and say Dante comes into the comments and he's talking shit because our characters are supposed to be going back and forth for whatever reason, I will take that quicker than I will. Like, I dropped this promo that I personally feel like was badass, and I got like 2 people liked it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit goes all over me. If I've got 12 likes and all of the comments are negative, let's go. We're game. But
Fuck the negative
Real
comments.
business.
if it's just one of those, like, everybody looked at it and like, whatever, and went by it.
Sometimes
Yeah.
though, some of us have to be villains, because without villains, then
There are no heroes.
Character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so some of
I
us
get
have
it.
just learned to embrace certain roles.
Yeah, we
Katie.
have.
With no Joker, there is no.
Batman.
There you go. Exactly.
I mean, Shady was a villain. Look what happened at Evening of Excellence 8.
And I've learned to stay out of the comic section.
Boobies, Asian pandas, these nuts.
Yes. all
Yeah.
day.
I mean, I expect when I come out with Asian Panda for people to laugh. That is me literally being as jokish as I can of myself possible.
Honestly, it's
You
one
know,
of the reasons I love
you
that
have
Rick
to be able to laugh at yourself before you can ever truly laugh at other people, man. In my opinion, you know, I mean, like,
Oh, dude, I'll make a complete fucking fool of myself if other people are gonna go.
I mean, me and DGB have something planned for Heresy that's going to get those reactions.
It's the reason that, like,
you a secret.
I'm so happy that Rick created the StreamYard Championship. It's supposed to be comedy. It's supposed to be stupid.
Right.
Let's have so much ridiculous fun with this.
Bro, that Viagra and then the fucking inches one I did,
Oh God.
and see, that's the point, though. I mean, like, we SWA as a whole offer in GWF, like, we offer something for everyone every day of the
Unique
week.
and special.
You know what I mean? Like, you want storyline, there's storyline. You want the 2K stuff, we've got that. I mean, you want comp, there's comp. I mean, there's.
You want Ronnie Jockstar? We got Ronnie Jockstar.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, take my last promo I did is the Umbreon. I had so many people messaging me. Once they saw that, they couldn't stop laughing. The
Just
whole
bitch.
The one line. You know what I'm saying?
Do we really need to go back to the Fox Outbreak special?
Not every promo is great. Sometimes it's just one line. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just getting that one swing in there. You know, just at the right time.
I was going to say nothing better than
Ronnie's here.
Mimicking you.
I'm going to be really nice tonight because B.A. Vessel was my favorite wrestler, and I love him so much, and I'm really sad.
I thought DJB was your favorite wrestler.
Not tonight. Fuck
It's okay. It's okay. You can have more than one favorite wrestler. Especially if one of them is B.A. Vessel. I think that gives you like a +1 to your favorite wrestler slot. Or
the main reason why my stuff takes so long to film is because when I'm filming,
I
at
would
the
do
corner
better
of my eye,
but I'm afraid it'd be too cynical. You know.
You know
This
what?
one-
Nobody said hello to Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Ronnie. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing great.
I want you to just be like stuck in the corner watching everybody else.
Yeah, man, we need you to speak.
I was actually fortunate enough to be in Keith's final match, the TLC match that we had for the Diamond Championship.
Yeah, that's right.
At Crimson Carnival.
I remember.
Yeah, and I saw his promo, and I was like, yeah, this guy's really damn good.
Oh yeah, he was.
I really feel like if he hadn't had the physical limitations that he did, like Keith would have been probably one of the most active people you'd have seen in this.
Most definitely.
You know what's really gonna bug me for probably a while now is the last interaction I had with Keith was 2 days ago. It was on a post in GWF about being booked, and he says, "Oh, why hasn't anyone booked B.A. Vessel?" And my response to him, looking back on it now, it was like, well, didn't you look at the card? And I could have just messaged him and says, "Hey, why didn't?" And I do feel a little bad about it, but
life happens, man.
Yeah, I think he understood. You know,
I think, and this is something I've taken from everyone that I think I've ever lost through this game. There's always going to be that little something that you look back on or regret, or you wish you'd have said this, or you wish you'd have said that. You're going to have that with everyone that you ever lose in this lifetime.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy to deal with. But the sooner you come to reality, you know, to that truth, I think the better off people will be.
I mean, that's just me.
Before we get to the 90-minute mark, because honestly, I don't know how much longer I can go on with this. Shall we watch B.A. Vessel's final promo?
Let's see it.
Oh yes.
You all ready for this?
The last word e-fetting world we will ever hear from everyone's favorite wrestler.
Yes.
My match is coming up in just a few short hours. And I can't wait. That means I get to put my fist right down the throat of that 420 pot smoking hippie. And I really hope he's got a clear head when we go out there, because if he doesn't, he's in a whole world of trouble, because he's going to need to focus like he's never focused before. Because if he doesn't, he's going to blink one time. And once I make that right hook on him and connect with his jaw on the side of his temple, I'm either going to break his jaw and he's going to hit the ground crying, or I'm going to hit him in the temple and he's going to hit the ground and take a little nap. Either way, it's fine with me. But I guarantee you this, it's not the first time I've knocked somebody out, and it won't be the last. Because I am here to kick ass, take names, and put gold around my waist. And I'm looking at that U.S. Championship. You can bet your ass I'm coming for it. Like I said, I may have gotten injured and lost my chance for the television championship. But oh, how sweet it'll be to grab that red, white, and blue belt and represent the United States like a badass should. So I'll see you then. Until all my fans, get ready for the ass kicking of a lifetime. Let's do it. Get ready for the ass kicking of a lifetime.
Damn.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's tough, man.
It is.
It was so weird watching that, because like I spent the entire time running that thought through my head, like this is the last thing that our world, that our art form that we all take part in will ever get to really experience B.A. Vessel live the way that he was, and the heart and the dedication that he put into it. And that it's one of those, like, it feels like there's so much left unsaid kind of moments, and it's not fair, because somebody like Vessel absolutely deserved to tell his story.
Definitely.
I agree.
100%.
I'm gonna end this stream how I began it.
I'm gonna start doing it, and I see you. I fucking see you. Don't you fucking do it, because then I'm gonna do it.
God damn it, Fist.
Son of a bitch!
I'm gonna end this stream how I started. With the 10 belt salute.
Rest in peace.
You said it.
Right, buddy. Give them hell up there.
Indeed.